Yeah, welcome to the Immortal Biggest Shaq's top 10 comic book commandments, dude. Strap in, get ready for the show.
Biggie, 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 Biggie.
All right, this is the CBSI top 10 Immortal picks of the Millennium from the Immortality. Your newest monetized YouTube channel, making all the haters drink that haterade, dude. They all mad now, brother. Your boys up on game and they're mad about that, dude. So, you're gonna see a couple books you've seen before. You're gonna see a couple books you never seen. And these are books that don't have to fall into a price category. These are just speculation books that I think will go up in value. All right. So we're gonna start off with this big bad boy. I'm not sure if I showed this other one, but this is the second Dark Side. You can get this really cheap. First cover appearance, Dark Side, New Gods #2. And you get this really cheap, guys, and it's really a good banger book, banger rang, banger certified, banger tested, banger approved from me. All right, so that's the first book on the top 10. I hope y'all like it. You like it a lot. All right, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Yes, and then one to grow on. All right, so I showed y'all a second. Let's go with another second. This is second Morbius ASM 102. Cool ASM book, 25 center. ASM, second Morbius. First Morbius is also cheap, but this is a little cheaper. This one's pretty cheap. You can get this one, and it's a banger certified, banger approved book from the banger man himself, Mr. Biggie Shaq. What the fuck you gonna do? Got a banger, got a few. Bulbasaur and Pikachu. You know? So, that's what we got. Second book. Since we're going seconds, and this is my list, and this is what I like, what I speculate on, what I think people should put in their PC certified from Biggie Shack. I just got this book. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. And he's already in a fresh poly, looking nice as fuck. I didn't know how expensive this book was, and now I'm like, that's kind of cool. This isn't a second appearance. This is a second in a solo series, and it's just a banger. This one's actually looks like it's worth more than the second appearance. It's a second in a solo series, but Werewolf by Night #2. Take a good look. Take a gander. Take a gander at this Blue Guard, and you tell me with that header. Nice copy. Werewolf by Night #2, guys. Book #3. All twos, all the time. Banger certified, banger rhymes. All right. So, this one, sometimes you gotta get books that hasn't been looked at lately, that have been not as popular, cooled off, fizzled out, you know what I'm saying? So, Major Enemy, Major Villain. This book does not have the tattoo kits, but I'll give you a remedy for that too. So, ASM 238, First Hobgoblin. We're going from second to first. This one didn't come with a pack of tattoo kits. So Fantastic Four 252. You get both these together, I would think you could successfully mirror, because it's the exact same tattoo kit that comes in the book. So it's a pretty good. I should just pop it in there at some point, but I'm just leaving it the way it is for now because I'm not in a hurry to get rid of them. I might actually, if I would sell these, I'd just sell them together so the next person could do it if they would choose to. So that's a cheap book, banger for certified, banger approved. Okay, now we're going to the Surfer designation. This is a big book. This is going to be expensive. It's going to be about 60 to 80 buck banger. But if you're wanting to invest into some Silver Surfer, you're not quite ready for a Silver Surfer 1. You're not quite ready for FF48. You know, you're not quite ready for FF49 even. You get you an all-new Stanley and Jack Kirby, the Silver Surfer, the ultimate cosmic experience, and then you will own one of the best surfer covers, coolest surfer books, and it's a big, thick, bad, big boy banger. Thick, big, bad, big boy banger right here. So there's some good Silver Surf speculation. These are just going to get more expensive as time goes by, in my opinion. They're beautiful books and they're very cool. And if Silver Surfer pops, it's going to pop with it, dude. So there's another top 10 Big Shaq commandment for you. All right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more and a few to grow on. All right. So that's book 5. This book is the first in a solo series, #1 Silver Age, Teen Titans, #1. I've seen people selling these on Instagram for like 100, 150 bucks. You want a cool Silver Age. Now, it's not the most killer cover, but it's pretty sweet and it's very neat to have a Teen Titans one. And at the price you're getting at these, this is on the lower end right now. So the speculation part of me thinks that if Teen Titans gets a little more buzz going, this one could possibly get a little tougher to get. So, and it's so cheap, it's just a good book to have. Now, this one's for my Scotty Young fans, my Scotty Young guys out there. If you don't get a Scotty Young book, this is the one to get. You get you a I Hate Fairyland #1. That's Scotty Young's best creation. This book's a little underappreciated, undervalued. Really rad, cool book. You can probably get this for $10, $15. You got you something cool, Scotty Young collectors. Scotty Young, dude. So there's that. I don't. Sorry, I had to shake up the room. All right, another first appearance. I could go with Second Havoc, but I'm gonna go with first Vigilante. The #2 though, Annual 2, Teen Titans Annual 2. Got a little Teen Titans in this week. I don't usually push Teen Titans, but this week we're pushing a little Teen Titan action stuff. First Vigilante, Teen Titans Annual 2, banger rain certified. All right, these next two are definitely books that have been talked about, and there's a buzz. I recently got a second copy of one of the books, and then we're going to go with Grow On. All right, so this one definitely is the guy that devastated Gambit and Magneto. Tri-Sentinel ASM 329 is definitely a hot boy right now. So be on the lookout. This is the Tri-Sentinel that destroyed Gambit and Magneto and anybody else that got in his fucking way. So bang, bang. I did see that one on the Comic Time list, but of course that's a banger. Like people should know. And I think I've had this book on the list, but your boy got another copy, so we're doing it again. Look at that buy rogue action, dude. We got 2 of them bad boys, dude. Fairly cheap. Proof's in the pudding. My book was on the list. I went out and magically it came to me, dude. And I got it really cheap, just like the first one. These are definitely books you can find in the wild still. If you're lucky, you can do it. So that's the top 10 Biggie Shaq commandments right there. Let's check out the chat. Well, Boar, July 1983, Cali Comics. Thank you guys. So yeah, we got 2 of those for the last book on the top 10 list, and we're going to roll right into the ones to grow on, right? Definitely. Deadpool Circle Chase got this whole set yesterday, and I don't suggest just get #1. I say go get the whole freaking dang dong dingling set. So I got the whole set now, and I'm pumped. Never had the whole set yet. One to grow on. You know, you start with #1, but you eventually get all 4 of them, which your boy does have all 4. And bang. So one to grow on. And here's just a rando Curiosity Killed the Cat book, I'm venturing into X Factor a little bit more. And we got more books for future lists over here. I'll show. Last week I showed 2 to grow on. This week we're going to show 3. So even though that was a set, that counts as 1. Okay. You might show 4. 3 to grow on and 1 to think about. All right. What's that? Did Bleecker get in here? Legion, I'm here for the ding dong dingling sets. Yeah, man. I didn't see Bleecker. All right. I see him now. What up, Bleak? So this is the X Factor special Prisoner of Love. I don't know why I wanted it. I don't know what possessed me. I was just looking at X Factor keys. Of course there's Apocalypse, which I've already had on the top 10 list. I was looking for something a little meatier, something a little different, something that had a couple of dollars on it. And this is a box end, one shot X Factor special Prisoner of Love. It's basically just Beast banging some chicks. But I don't know. I think it's a little harder to find one of these. I'm just saying it might be. I don't know that for a million percent. It's a little bit more of an expensive book. So this made the one to grow on, Prisoner of Love. I looked for it and I found it and I bought it. So I consider that kind of a speculation. So that's the second one to grow on. And here's another book from yesterday. Your boy I got a bunch of books yesterday. They'll be on these top tens. Um, Armor ASM, very cheap, $65. A good book for the banger section and the banger land. I am the banger man, and this gets the banger approval stand, dude. So Web of Spider-Man 100, beautiful chromium, gotta love it. And then the last book I'm gonna show, I gotta cut off the ones for the road because I'm giving y'all too much game. Too much game cannot be free. You guys will overdose on game. My game is too strong. There'll be people copying this list. I know people are watching me. They're worried about what I'm showing because they're going to be, damn, Biggie showed it before me, and they get upset when Biggie shows them first. So this is a Dave Stevens. To be honest, it's the only one I could find. I've already cashed in on most of Dave Stevens in my area, but it's not a woman cover. Most Dave Stevens women covers are expensive, but it's still kind of a cool Dave Stevens. So you got the Dave Stevens cover, and this is called Comic Co Christmas Special #1. Okay, and they're sharing like an anal vibrator, I believe, on here. And hey, that's my ones to grow on, and we're done. The fun top 10 this week. I appreciate everybody. I seen Legion. Um, oh, that sucks. Yeah. It's too late now. We got the list. I did this once. The list. I don't want to. If it's horrible, I might want to do it again. I don't know. I hate that. If it's really bad, hopefully it's bearable. Here's just a couple more books on the road since I showed you all the other ones, and I got these two together right in front of me. Yeah, I got these yesterday too. Oh, don't want to drop the new FF48 or the. So there you go. Little Universal Monsters stuff. Pretty sweet. So I'm gonna go check out the quality. Yeah, now at the very end. It's bearable. Okay, or maybe I'll keep it the way it is. I hope you guys enjoyed the top 10, man. The top 10, 4 weeks straight. We've had 40 books and about 15 to grow on. Not that many, probably about 10 or 8 to grow on. And that's what I got for y'all, man. Leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think's going on in the world today. Shout outs to everybody in the comic realm collecting your comics. I'll give y'all a quick story before I go. So your boy went to his LCS. What up, circumstances? We went to the LCS, or I went, and I just went because I get New Comic Book Day books. Sometimes you gotta keep collecting New Comic Book Day books because it keeps bringing back to the source. So I go, and I always say this, like, you may go to a place and you know what kind of books will come in the door, blah blah blah. My comic shop don't buy books from people that much, right? Hardly ever. So I don't want to like step on toes, but I will listen if I'm within earshot. And he asked her if she would be interested in some comics. He didn't bring them in. I don't know why he didn't bring them in. What up, Pudat? And he didn't bring them in. So she just said straight up no. So I said, I would love to see the comics. Can I please see the comics? And he showed them to me. And I spent $20 on a box, a whole diamond box of comics, right? Probably 60 comics. And it wasn't like I tried to rip them off. They were messy. They didn't have boards and bags. They had like mouse nesting. 3 or 4 of them were destroyed, chewed on. But my point is is even though you may think you know what's at the shop, go anyways. Go and just see if there's anything else, and kind of stick around, and see what's going on. Check the vibes. And every now and then you get blessed. It's been a long time since that's kind of happened to me, so I was very were the mice included or were they extra? The mice luckily was not there. There was just mouse nesting on around in the bag that was holding the comics. So, a lot of people would look at that and be like, I'm not buying those at all. There's no fucking way, right? And for me, I'm like, I kind of don't want them. Let's see what we're working with. It's not great. I'm not happy. And he straightened it up. It wasn't a ton. There was some, but it wasn't a ton. And it just makes them cheaper that way. So it's like buying low grade. If it's low grade enough, it's cheaper. So it was only $20 for 60 books. So I was probably lucky that way. And some of the books are in really good condition, most of them. Anyway, that's my story. That's my story. Y'all get me started. I'm going to cut it. And if the audio isn't too horrible, this is going to be the top 10 for the 4th week. Thank you guys for coming. I'll drop a link in the chat if anybody wants to pop in and hang out for off air. Let's see. Bang, boom, pow, sis, coon, pow. What? You wind me up and you can see me go. Whoa. No, no, no. Bo. Sodo. So. Alright, guys. Thank you. I have fun doing these top 10s. They're great. We're going to start with the first week of May next time. It's going to get really cool, man. Bah!
Biggie. Biggie.